Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Moved in front! Takes the pass from the boards. Takes a wrist shot. Stones him in front. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. There's the whistle stopping play. Penalty coming up here. A little too much stick and body hooking up on this one, hence booking on the call.
Yeah, I didn't think this was a difficult call for the official to make at all.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
I always felt on the power play, the first one was really important for any team. If you stumble around on the first power play, guys start to press as you get more and more of them through the game.
Came up with a big stop on that last opportunity. Knocked away. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Centering pass! And that one's broken up. A chance from the slot. Put it off the post. Nice pass. Rips it from the blue line, and that goes wide.
Sometimes you're so focused on shooting it quickly, you don't get it on the net.
Hangs onto the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Slides the puck over. Scores! A short-handed goal!
Well, you're just trying to kill the penalty off. This is terrific work as they take advantage of a little bit of a bobble and they go ahead and capitalize shorthanded. Oh, that's a great effort shorthanded. They're just trying to keep the game close. Make sure their team doesn't fall back by 2. But that effort allows them to tie the game shorthanded. That's great work.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. That's probably not what they were planning on the power play. They serve up a shorthanded goal with the special teams unit, but now both teams back to even strength.
Well, now they got a bigger hole to dig out of. They give up the shorthanded goal. A sloppy power play, and they pay for it.
Misses over the net. Gets that puck back on a stick. Moves it around along the half wall. From against the wall into the open ice. Flips it at the net. Blocker saved by the goalkeeper. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Liberec is looking to break out. Sends it across the ice. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Takes the feed. With possession along the wall. Along the half wall with the puck. The White Tigers gain control of it. Here they come on the attack. They've got numbers. Here he is with the backhander. Gets a stick on it.
He's sharp on that one. Nowhere to go for the puck.
Up along the wing. Liberec has got a hold of it along the wall. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. They've got the defense outnumbered. Lets the wrister fly. Takes that one right in the logo. In the final moments of this period, we got a tie game. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. The White Tigers going to work on offense. Comes up with the stop.
In tight, he had to make an excellent save.
Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Through center along the wing. Takes the feed at the back end. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Sends a pass over. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post. Up the neutral zone now. And here's a shot, and puts it right over the crossbar.
Oh, man, he's frustrated with himself. He's got to get that on the net.
With the stop. There's the end of the second period where we are still tied at 1.
Looking for the latest news, scores, and statistics? Check out our team website for video highlights, player features, and great merchandise from our online store.
Don't go anywhere. Third period is coming up, and it's coming up next. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. It's been a fun one so far, all tied up as we are now underway here in the third period. Handles the puck at the point. Moves the puck. Good hit to knock the puck loose. And that's picked off in front. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Offense's zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Energy's got the puck in their own end. Takes it across the blue line. Centering pass. Chance right in front. Comes up with the stop.
High-quality chance, high-quality save.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Liberec has got the puck along the wall. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Moves the puck along the half wall. Sends the pass over. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The White Tigers have the puck now. From the slot, misses.
You don't get in here very often. Get it on the net. That's going to be a frustration for him as he goes back to the bench.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Over the line they come. Liberec has gained possession along the boards. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Polak's won possession. Here's an odd man rush. Puts it towards the net. A rocker off the blocker. Morose brings it in. There's the whistle. Offside is the call, stopping the play. This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Slides the puck near the front of the net. Takes the pass. Here's Here's a shot. Completely misses on the play.
You don't even make the goalie work here. You've got to make him have to do something in the net.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Polak's taking it from his own end. Puts it to the front of the net. Wrist shot from the slot, and it climbs over the net.
Trying to be too cute with it. Get it on the net. Make the goalie do something with it.
Play continues. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Here's a pass down low. Nice poke check. And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. There goes the whistle. No extra attacker able to get there in time. Well, the official's going to give him 2 minutes to think about that one.
Yeah, you can argue for a few seconds, James, I guess, but you already know at this point you're going to sit down.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
Every once in a while when you're on the power play, you fall asleep for just a moment, you give up a shorty. They're a real kick in the pants. They've done that tonight. Here's a chance to erase that shorthanded marker with another power play.
Wins a one-timer. Karlovy Vary's got the puck in the defensive end. Gets it out of his own end. The White Tigers have it behind the net. Carries it across the line. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Just wide of the net.
Probably better off to take a little off the shot and get it on target. He's nowhere near the net.
Takes the feed. On the attack along the boards. And it's a much-needed kill as the penalty expires.
Wow, that seems like a big miss, James.
He scores!
Well, they break the tie here, James. This game had been hotly contested since it's been level. They now have found a way to jump into the lead. Well, if he was about 4 inches taller, maybe he would have got to that. Desperation effort, but no go.
Liberec is breathing a bit easier now here, coming up with a big goal in this third period.
Their bench was pretty excited when that goal went into the net. Now they'll want to continue to be aggressive and don't let the opponent start to dictate the pace.
Handles the puck. Carries it in. With the blast. Denies him on the play. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Energy's got a hold of it against the wall. And he gains the zone here. Here they are on the attack. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Here's a shot. Gives them nothing in front. Under all sorts of pressure trying to protect the puck. The sense of urgency has really set in. They pulled the goalie. The extra attacker's out. Off target.
Nobody's going to be able to block that unless they're way off target like his shot was.
Big time defensive play. Towards the empty net. Just wide. Karlovy Vary's got it in their own zone. Receives the pass. And the puck departs the zone. Energy's got possession at center. Mikas looks around. Handles it along the blue line. Centering pass. Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. And the officials stop the play. Let's see what the call is. Best impersonation for a raging bull face for that charging call.
About halfway through that, the official's got his radar up. If he doesn't slow down, the call's going to be made.
Huge face-off here as they step out with the power play unit. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Another stop by the goaltender. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game.
They had the puck a lot. They controlled it in the offensive zone. What I really like, though, James, and I think this mattered a lot as to the final score, is they didn't turn it over much at all.
We hear the term puck possession an awful lot in today's game. They maximize their opportunities. And that's all she wrote on this one for Ray Ferraro. My name is James Cybulski. We'll see you next time here on EA Sports.